This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings.
Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had severe injuries.
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella. It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Resident Evil 3 Remake is absolutely incredible. Capcom has taken what works from the past, combined it with modern tech and created a masterpiece running on the RE engine, while keeping it accessible to everyone and having the option to increase visual quality for higher-end hardware. I remember the original Resident Evil games, when Capcom and Squaresoft were some of my favorite developers, creating the best games back in the day. Today, looking into the past, I'm happy. And I'm happy because Capcom stayed frozen in time, keeping the original idea of old Resident Evil games alive. This matters, the past matters, and is more needed today than ever. Dino Crisis, Parasite Eve, Resident Evil, we need more of this. Unfortunately, Parasite Eve is lost to time, but a studio like Capcom will be able to create this game with perfection, true to the original. All I want to know is when are we going to stop holding back and start creating what everyone wants. It's been a lifetime, and yet we are restricted to reach even greater heights when we have the talent and technology to create the greatest remakes from the past ever seen. I'm proud that Capcom has stayed true to its older games, but as a gaming industry we can do much more. We can bring back the best games from the past and make them even better. When my eyes saw Resident Evil 3, I was happy. It excited me for the first time in years, and that's because games over time has become worse in every aspect. When you look at Resident Evil 3, it has everything. Beautiful graphics, awesome characters, detailed levels, smooth gameplay, great performance, decent sound, and an immersive story. And the more you play, the better it gets, with jaw-dropping detail. I mean, can we just have more of this, you know? A mistake I see a lot of developers make in other games is just to load the biggest textures they can find, thinking this alone will make a great game, when it's clearly not true. There is so much more to making a great game that everyone loves. Just think, what good is your game if nobody can play it? When you create a game, you want everyone to enjoy it, but also remember, Dino Crisis, Parasite Eve, Resident Evil, I played them years ago and I remember them like it was yesterday. That's how good these games were. You don't have to age, you don't have to innovate. Just perfect what works and make things better in this way. A game is not just a game, it's a story with memorable characters that stands the test of time. Some laws will always apply. Beauty, passion, perfection. The aim is to do better over time until you master what you do. Mastery comes with perfecting your work and understanding to plan out every detail of what you need to do within your ability. For this you will need discipline, something that is desperately needed today in daily life. Without traditional values, you will just wander aimlessly, not understanding the natural laws of life, and will never achieve your full potential. It's important to always remember the basic things you learned in the past to advance yourself in the future. Become better over time by leveling your skill until it's a natural part of your life. That will be all I have to say for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the future.
This fine young lady could use our help.